Okay, thank you. And I just want to say, Minister, it's very important that we support this motion to amend the Birth and Information and Tracing Act 2022 to empower the Child and Family Agency, TUSLA, or the Adoption Authority of Ireland to conduct a trace for specified purposes. Although the Birth and Information and Tracing Act 2022 is now commenced in full and services are being delivered under the legislation, TUSLA has now identified one area where the Act could be enhanced to further support the delivery of information services under Part 3 and 4 of the legislation, that a qualifying person, the child of a deceased relevant person, can obtain the birth and early life information of their deceased parent in circumstances where the parent's name on the birth certificate or their grandparents are also deceased, or a qualifying relative, i.e. next of kin, of a relevant person who died as a child while resident in the mother and baby county home institution, can obtain the birth and early life information of their deceased relative. And Minister, this is really important. This is a really important motion. In order to establish that parents' name in the records are deceased, it would be highly useful for TUSLA and the AAI to have the authority to avail of the tracing powers provided for in Part 5 of the Act. This inclusion is necessary in scenarios where a relevant person is deceased and their child is seeking their identity information as a qualifying person under Part 3, accessed by a qualifying person to birth certificate, birth and other information provided items relating to the relevant parent. This amendment will enable the Child and Family Agencies, TUSLA, or the Adoption Authority of Ireland to contact a trace in circumstances where an application has been made under Part 3 or Part 4. This would be automatic on receipt of an application and would not require a qualifying person to request the trace. This motion for the Dáil approval is necessary as this amendment to be done via the Work-Life Balance Miscellaneous Provision Bill 2022 and is outside the scope of this bill. This amendment is an important one and I would engage with all of you to support it. Thank you very much, and thank you, Ceann Comhairle, for letting me in. Thank you.